Hi, my name is Shakira Davis, and I am a social work intern here at the Coatesville VA Medical Center. Um, so, when I was asked to present for this program, I decided to pick self care to present on because, as someone who has been a caregiver for a little under 10 years now, I know the importance of self care, especially when you are in the caregiving field and you're taking care of others. It is very easy to neglect ourselves. When we are caring for others because we are giving the people that we care for so much that we leave very little for ourselves. Um, and so, but it's still important to take care of ourselves because if we don't, we experience burnout, compassion fatigue. We get stressed, depressed, etc. That doesn't really help the people that we serve, right? So what is self-care? We hear self-care all the time, but it's more of like a buzzword than, people are actually a lot of people are actually practicing it. So self-care is described as the conscious act one takes in order to promote their own physical, mental, and emotional health. So there are many forms of self-care. It could be ensuring that you get enough sleep every night or just stepping outside for a few minutes of some fresh air. So it is literally taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, socially, to promote healthy functioning and enhance overall well being. Caring for yourself is necessary to building resilience against life's inevitable stressors. Things are always happening in life, um, and they, may stress you out or they may, affect us in different ways. But when you practice self care, it helps you to kind of combat that so that when those things do occur, you're not debilitated by it, right? So when you care for your mind and body, you'll be able to live your best life. And I don't know many people that don't want to live their best life, right? So most people think of self-care as a luxury or as even a selfish act, instead of the priority that it is or that it should be, resulting in them again being tired, burnt out, overwhelmed, stressed, depressed, and even ill. Because literally, when you don't take care of yourself, it will manifest into physical pain and illness and disease. Um, so we always hear that you can't pour from an empty cup, or that you can't give to others if you are not full or if you're not well. When you don't take care of yourself, it spills over into other areas of your life and into your relationships with others. You may be, more short with your spouse or snapping at your children for, just doing things that children do, or even annoyed with your coworkers, etc. And this is all because you've neglected yourself. Um, so, what are types of self care? So, there's physical, social, mental, emotional, and spiritual self care. So, we're going to start with physical self care. So, physical self care is taking care of your body so that it can run efficiently. It has been proven that there is a strong connection between the mind and body as well. Physical self care includes diet. So, what kind of foods are you fueling your body with? Are you eating fast foods and junk foods all day? Or are you eating healthy nutrition, fruits and vegetables? Um, are you seeing a nutritionist if you don't know how to properly fuel your body? How much sleep that are you getting at night? 6 to 8 hours is typically recommended, but most of us, are not getting that because we have so many other things that we have to do that are taking up our time. So we're not making sure we get that 6 to 8 hours. Um, how much physical activity are you doing? So 30 minutes a day is recommended. And 30 minutes is really not a lot, but we don't carve out that time to be able to move our bodies. And it doesn't have to be just going to the gym. It could be, taking a walk. It could be doing yoga. It could be dancing. It could be um, Tai Chi, or, whatever you're into, whatever you enjoy. Self care should not be like laborious. It should be something that is enjoyable for you. Um, and also taking care of your body. So, other types of physical self care are going to the doctors, getting those checkups, getting that blood work, um, taking your medications if you're on medications, brushing your teeth, brushing your hair. Those are just some ways that you can just physically take care of yourself. So, next we have social self care. So, socialization is essential for self care. I know with COVID-19, it has made being social more difficult due to quarantining and literally social distancing. However, even before COVID and all of that, we often neglect our friends and family because we've become so consumed with when in our own lives. We don't make time to connect with those that we love and care about. But these connections are so important to our well being. They literally feed our soul. These relationships require time and energy to be built and maintained. We all have different social needs. Some of us are introverts, some of us are extroverts, some of us are a little bit of both. But we can consider what are we doing to nurture our relationships with friends and family? This includes FaceTime or Zoom dates, phone calls to check in, sending emails. When we are able to connect more in person, you can go to dinner or coffee dates or doing something that you guys enjoy doing together just to connect. Another part of social self care is having healthy boundaries and saying no when you don't want to do something, um, you know, and enforcing those boundaries so that people aren't stepping that line and causing you stress, right? So the next form of self care is mental self care. So the way we think and the things we are filling our mind with influence our psychological well being. Oftentimes, we participate in negative self talk in our minds. We're saying, I'm not good enough. I'm fat. I'm ugly. I can't. I won't. All these things that are just constantly going through our minds. Which obviously wouldn't make us feel better about ourselves. So, our thinking literally shapes our reality. What you think and what you believe will shape the world around you, how you interact with things, how you interact with yourself. Um, so, how do we take care of our mental? You can do things like puzzles or learning new subjects that you are interested in or that fascinate you, reading books or watching inspirational movies. Daily positive affirmations are another thing that can assist with changing your thinking. So, saying things like, I am doing my best, I am enough, I am safe, etc., will help literally begin to change your thinking and change the things that you're saying to yourself in your mind. So meditation can also help you to notice your thoughts, but not have relationship with those thoughts, and allowing them to take you down the wormhole of worry and anxiety. A lot of the mental health issues comes from our thinking, and it can be changed as if we become a spectator of our thoughts instead of a participant in our thoughts. Um, so, also seeing a licensed professional to help you navigate difficult thoughts, feelings, and emotions is beneficial in maintaining your mental well being. So, spiritual self care. So, religion and spirituality aids in living a healthier life. So, nurturing and taking care of your spirit doesn't have to involve religion, or if organized religion isn't your thing. It can involve anything that helps you develop a deeper meaning, or deeper sense of meaning or understanding or connection with the universe. It can include meditation, attending a religious service, studying different spiritual texts, or even praying. Um, I personally studied different religions, different practices, just to learn about how different cultures, or people connect with that source energy, or God, or whatever you call it, right? So, emotional self care. So, it is important to have healthy coping skills to deal with uncomfortable emotions like anger, anxiety, or sadness. Emotional self care may include activities that help you acknowledge and express your feelings on a regular basis. So, you can talk to your partner or a close friend about your feelings, or a therapist. Um, or journal daily to process the emotions felt throughout the day. So different things you can do for self care include going outside, wearing sunscreen, protecting ourselves from the damaging rays of the sun. As an esthetician, I know about the damaging rays of the sun, so wearing sunscreen is important. Laughing, working out, doing some aromatherapy, getting some essential oils and smelling them, practicing mindfulness, yoga, choosing to be happy. Dancing, listening to music, eating fruit and veggies, drinking water. Water is so important, but we often do not drink enough water. So definitely drinking water. Retail therapy. If you like going out shopping, go out shopping. Now, if it's going to put you in debt or something like that, maybe not. But like, just a little here and there won't hurt anybody, I promise you. Have sex, declutter, get a massage, cuddle, unplug from social media, turn off your phone, and just get away from all of that that drains us sometimes, right? Go on a trip, play a game with your kids, take a shower, go to the dentist, get a checkup, take a day off. Like, oftentimes we're just working, working, working because we feel like we got to make money and we got to be at work all the time. And that, drains us. So taking a mental health day, what they call it, is, will help you with your self care. Taking breathing breaks throughout the day, just taking a few deep breaths will really help kind of take that edge off for when the stressors come, right? So just, inhaling and exhaling, and you'll literally you just feel yourself feeling better. Like, just let it out. And also practicing gratitude. At the end of the day, you might do three things you're grateful for from that day, or beginning your day just saying thank you for waking up. Also, seeking a mental health therapist. If you are beyond like your ability to help yourself and your mental health, seeing someone, talking to someone about what you've experienced, about your trauma, is so important in self-care. So I thank you all for your time. I hope that you have taken something from this and are able to apply it to your everyday life. Self care should not be hard, it should not be something that is laboring or difficult. It should be something that comes easy to us, and just taking care of yourself is just so important. So I thank you all again for your time, and have a great day. Peace and blessings.